either or. When you like I can tell you, because I know you are, I have a tendency, I like very much Krishna. I don't talk so often Krishna Lila because I know my audience needs a balanced diet, but I personally like very much. But very interesting that Balaram's appearance day, I realized I should also read Bhagavad Gita very regularly. And I got it present of Bhagavad Gita at the zipper, so it is, can be taken everywhere. I guess it should be in. Where is it? No, it's in my room. That would have been nice if I could have shown you. But it's usually always in the bag, because it has a zipper, it can stay there unharmed. And I begin to, it's very important, this philosophy has to have a balance. But then we need, when we can see when we need what. Good. Krishna Chaitanya, please.
In the report, Srila Prabhupada is speaking a few times about we should practice spontaneous devotional service. What could it mean exactly? Because sometimes it seems to me, from my understanding, that sometimes we could have some idea to make like some spontaneous devotional service, but it's coming from our condition, from our own desire. So, what could more deeply means practicing devotional service, spontaneous devotional service?
Mm-hmm. I would like to refer you to the Nectar of Devotion, where this is explained. Many of us devotees feel that sometimes within the social discussions, these terminologies get weighted down with, circumstantial things, and we forget what these terms really mean. Now, in this audience, your question is really, I'm not sure if I totally understand how to do it properly. Sometimes we do it out of our mental imagination, and it may not be according to the sampradaya or according to Krishna's desire.
I would say Krishna's desire.
I will give you a very careful answer and a very open answer. Because the truth is neither in one camp nor in the other. It is in the camp of maturity. There is a problem with, and has been a problem in our society, with the interpretation of spontaneous devotional service. Devotees have interpreted spontaneous devotional service, which according to the scriptures is not motivated by the fear to not follow everything properly and then go to hell. They have interpreted this, okay, let's become a little bit free with the rules of regulations. I have no longer fear. And so on. They have interpreted it to mean, okay, Vairi Bhaktas go to Mangal Arti, I don't go to Mangal Arti. That's spontaneous devotional service. That I have personally seen. I have. That is obviously not the meaning. The meaning is something that the devotional service is spontaneous devotional service is not motivated by a selfish concern. Okay, if I don't do this, I will suffer. It's motivated by the spontaneous desire to give pleasure to Krishna. No? This is very important, that it's about motivation. So when something comes from this place, you do spontaneous devotional service. I believe Prabhupada has instructed us in this by saying, do this for the pleasure of Krishna. He wanted that we do it with a proper motivation, and not the motivation which, this rules people have. I follow this, by following this I get moksha, or I get freedom from this suffering, and so on. Now, I think the best expression for spontaneity, spontaneous devotional service, is in the activities of chanting, where you can chant for the pleasure of Krishna and even give rise in dancing. So I was very, I spoke to some devotees who danced very nicely. I said, it is very nice that you dance, please make sure you dance for the pleasure of Krishna. And the devotees had informed me, yes, we are aware of the danger. We are not doing this, we dance for the pleasure of Krishna. I was very satisfied to hear the answer of these devotees, and it's an expression of spontaneity. Now, the whole subject matter, how to awaken the spontaneous desire, that is, you have to hear a lot about Krishna, and you have to visit the pastimes places, and so on. That's a whole science which I feel at one stage deserves a proper treatment so that it is properly understood, and we can maybe ask scholarly Vaishnavas who can present it very tastefully and very well researched for us. But here, in the scope of this lecture, I would say there is a danger when devotees come in contact with Raganuga, with expressions, terms like Raganuga Bhakti, or spontaneous devotional service, that they carry on the disease into this realm that is selfishness. And then it is not really spontaneous devotional service, because the motivation is not to give pleasure to Krishna. The motivation is to still, many or most of the Vaidhi Bhaktas have, to do this in order to save my skin or to have any other selfish reason. So, the way I understand our particular line of Srila Bhakti, which was taught from Bhaktisiddhanta, Kirtan is a very good forum to express spontaneity, to sing for the Lord's pleasure, connect with Him, look at Him, give pleasure to His ears. Like Gaurahari always says, the Lord has very fine sense of hearing. His skin is already so fine when the leaf comes in the forest of Vrindavan and falls on the skin because he wants to associate with Krishna very closely, then a little imprint is there on Krishna's skin. So very fine, Krishna is so very fine. So he has also very fine sense of hearing. So to chant for his fine sense of hearing, that is very good. And you can express what is inside. I can see Gaurahari here with the vibration of "you are too long." So I will end the class here. Have I read your vibration properly?
It was not too intense, but it was in the back.
Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Shri Krishna Janmastami ki jai, Golka Premanandi.